Raven, Infinity Ward, I don't know which one of you it is, but you did so well. You had Shipment and Shoot House separate for a while, and then you do this. My other CX-9 Obsidian, so I don't care. Alright, so what's up everyone? Now, welcome back to the channel. Now, today, we're going to be checking out the Obsidian CX-9 in Modern Warfare. Now, this took me about 2 days, I would say, of grinding. This came out on the Tuesday, I believe. And then I spent the Wednesday and the Thursday grinding out some shipments when Shipment 24/7 is available. You know how Obsidian goes. You just sit there and get kills and shipments for a ton of time. And you get a cool camo, which in the long run means nothing. But hey, I mean, at least I can make a video out of it. So let's go check out the CX-9. So here it is. This is my shipment build once again. And there it is. Obsidian. That's it. Thanks for watching the video. But no, this thing looks really nice. If we look at my Warzone setup here, if we just put this on, it looks so good, man. I mean, honestly, Obsidian just looks, oh, it looks so nice, man. I wish they had some kind of ultimate camo like Obsidian in Cold War, but they just don't. They just kind of gave up on it. I'd like to mention as well, this Modern Warfare Classics playlist. Where's Shipment? Where's Scrapyard? Did we just forget about those maps? Are they not Modern Warfare Classics? Either Infinity Ward forgot about some maps, or Raven don't know about the history of Modern Warfare. I mean, whatever, I guess. So, as you've probably seen on YouTube and Reddit and Twitter, whatever, Season 5 for Cold War Warzone has been revealed. And there is actually some interesting stuff I would like to talk about. The main thing is actually the 2 new perks of Warzone. They actually look really cool, so I would sit here and, you know, talk about them, but I do want to make a separate video on them, but I will quickly run through what they do. So the first one is called, like, Scout, something, or Combat Scout, something like that. Basically, when you shoot at an enemy, I think it highlights them or pings them or something like that. It's just an intel-based perk. It might be quite interesting, we'll have to wait and see, but the second one is Tempered. This one sounds really interesting. So instead of having 3 armor plates to get you to full health, it only takes 2, which means every armor plate is worth 75 HP and not 50, which is, in my opinion, that's game-changing, because that basically means your plate-up time is cut by 1/3. The amount of plates it takes to get you back to full health is cut by 1/3. If you think about it, with an armor satchel, you have 8 plates. With the 3 plates it takes to armor up, you have 2 2/3 of a replate. So basically what I mean is you got 3 full health, you got another 3, and then you got 2 to get you to, you know, that's all of your armor satchel gone. But with this perk, you can replate up to 4 times, which is just, that's insane in my opinion. This is great for people maybe who, you know, rush people and play really aggressive, or Rebirth players like myself. You're always in a battle in Rebirth. Like, you're pretty much constantly in a fight. So I think this is great because it always keeps you on your feet. I've been playing Shipment for like 2 or 3 days straight, and this has pretty much been the kill feed the entire time. I mean, everyone's using this bloody thing. Yeah, here's the CX-9 in Obsidian in-game. It looks fucking incredible as always. My god. But yeah, I'll make a separate video on the new perks of Warzone sometime in between now and launch. I might wait till launch, actually, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. But anyway, let's talk about this CX-9. The first thing I want to talk about is the performance in multiplayer. This thing shreds. It's actually ridiculous. I don't think it's as powerful as the Val. I'm going to turn my volume down. This is ridiculous. Better hear myself fucking think. This game's so bloody loud. I'm not. Nah, I can't be asked for spawn delays, man. Why does Team Defender exist? Why do spawn delays exist? Who thought, oh yes, let's play Shipment and get a fucking spawn delay in? Bullshit. Sorry, that was out of nowhere. Right, so yeah, the CX-9 in multiplayer is actually just a melt machine. It's not as strong as the Val, I don't think, but it absolutely shreds in multiplayer. Like, it's actually sort of unfair, I'm not gonna lie. I'll tell you what, I can't be asked to play Shoot the Ship. Let's play Modern Warfare Classics. But yeah, in multiplayer, it's definitely one of the best SMGs in the game. I don't think it shreds as much as the Val, but it's a top tier SMG. It has so much ammo, it has an insane reload, it has an incredibly high fire rate, and as a result, a great time to kill. Overall, it's just an incredible SMG, and it's really accurate as well. Like, there's no downside to this thing. It is literally a jack of all trades.
I'll just run around me.
Oh my god, I keep getting shot in the fucking back. I keep getting fucking shot in the back, man. I'm not even, like, play a normal gunfight against anyone. You're just get shot in
King
the back.
Julian, calm down, bro. But yeah, the CX-9 in multiplayer, it is an incredible SMG. It's just insane. I think a little too powerful in my... Well, probably not too powerful, because the time to kill is quick already, but... Yeah, it is really good in multiplayer. God, I mean, just look at this camo, dude. I don't know if it's just me that thinks about this, but Obsidian is probably one of my favorite camos of all time. I won't lie. So we talked about how this thing performs in multiplayer. What about in Warzone? Okay, so what about Warzone? Warzone, it's a different story, I would say. It's definitely a really good SMG, but I don't think it's not meta changing. It's just pretty solid, you know what I mean? In terms of time to kill, I'm pretty sure it's like 10th or 11th or something like that. It is sub 600 milliseconds, but it's not like, you know, a contender for the meta. You know, the Modern Warfare MP5, the OTS-9, the MP7, they're all better in terms of time to kill. And like I said, it did receive a small nerf recently. I think it got a range nerf and a headshot multiplier increase. A very small nerf, but... I mean, a buff, sorry, but a buff nonetheless. And I think it's solid the way it is. I mean, Raven actually did a solid job of nerfing it before it came out, because it was ridiculous in it's, you know, not full release form. And it's actually in a solid state now, I would argue. Get beamed. He left. But yeah, I would argue that in Warzone, it's a very solid choice, honestly. Like I said, it's not... It's around about the top 11 or 12 in terms of time to kill for the SMGs. But it's a very fun weapon to use. I think the main thing is its accuracy. It's just incredibly accurate. It's very easy to use, but it's not like a top tier SMG in terms of time to kill. You'll have a lot more success with a Modern Warfare MP5 or an OTS-9 in terms of time to kill. But I think this might be my new favorite SMG in the game. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I can't stress this enough. It's not OP. It's not meta changing, but it's just so much fun. How is this? What? How is this final kill? But yeah, all in all, I love the CX-9. I'm glad that it's out. They did a great job of nerfing it. They also did a great job of making it really, really buggy for the first few hours of its launch, but I'll look past that because they actually, like I said, they did a good job of making it, what's the word? They made it a lot more balanced for its launch. It's actually in a perfect state at the moment. It's really weird with multiplayer and Warzone. Things don't translate perfectly. Something can't be OP in multiplayer and OP in Warzone at the same time. But it can, but it doesn't perfectly translate over. Like the AS Val, for example, everyone agrees it's the most disgusting OP thing in multiplayer for Modern Warfare. In Warzone, it does have an insane time to kill, but nobody uses it because of its ammo thing, its ammo issue. And obviously, the ammo thing isn't a massive deal in multiplayer because, you know, less bullets to kill, obviously. So it's a lot more disgusting. I feel like they did balance it more for Warzone in that sense. But yeah, things like the CX-9 don't perfectly translate from multiplayer to Warzone. I'd say it's a lot more strong in multiplayer just because of how, you know, it's a little different between multiplayer and Warzone in the sense that obviously the health is different, so it does have a big impact on the like time to kill and that kind of stuff. But yeah, overall, the CX-9 has been a great addition, and it looks good in Obsidian, so that's all we need. So that's about it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe if you are new around here. I have my Season 4 review coming out in a few days, and obviously Season 5 will be rolling over, so a ton of content when that drops. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.